Hello everybody, this is Weston. I'm gonna do a little Flash tutorial here for you. Um, so I have CS4. You can have whatever. Um, I'm pretty sure whatever works. So we're just gonna choose a Flash file action script 2. Okay, so here we have the whole document here. I don't know really what we're gonna do in this tutorial, but I'll just talk and do some stuff and you can watch. Let's see, size of the document. Let's do 800 by 650. Okay, background color, you can choose whatever. I'm just gonna leave it white. Frame rate, that's good. Ruler, yeah, this is all fine. You just change dimensions here. Okay, there we go. Made it a little bit bigger. Fit it in. So, I guess this is kind of a beginner's tutorial for those of who don't know how to use Flash. Pretty much like any other software in Adobe's Master Collection. There's the tools here, some other windows here, library, properties, color, whatever. Okay, and then over here is the timeline. Timeline's pretty important. We start off by let's see, making something. Let's do a button. I'll show you guys how to make buttons. Okay, so let's see, you want to type something in. So here's a play button. Let's make it a play button. This plays the game or video, whatever. Okay, as you can see, the color's white. We just got to turn it into black. Interesting font. Let's change the font. Oh, that's a nice font right there. And yeah, okay, so we got this text. Now let's make something that the text goes on. Let's choose a color for it. Let's do green. The stroke, size of the stroke, let's make it 2.0. Let's make it a certain size, like about that. Okay, so right now I'm holding shift and I'm down arrowing, and then I'm just not holding shift and moving over. I'm just trying to center it with my eye, seeing what I think. That looks pretty center right there, don't you say? Don't you say so? I think so. So we got this. I'm just using, like I said, I love using the shift and the arrows to move. If you didn't know you could do that, it's pretty fun to do to get accurate on your movement. Okay, so you have this now. We gotta make it a button. So you press F8, or you can right click and convert to symbol. I use F8, and then you type in the name of the button. So if you're making a big file, like a long video or game, flash game, whatever, you're gonna want to do something to organize all your movie clips or your buttons. So if I were you, I'd do play_button, just to make sure it's button, just to organize it all. If you're gonna be making a lot of buttons, then play_button pretty much tells you what that button is for. Okay, so you have this button here. Instance name, you don't need to worry about that. You have the size, the position and the scale, and we don't need to mess with that. So here we go. Here's your button. So let's say you double click it, and we have this stuff up, over, down, hit. Up is just what it is now. Over is what happens when the cursor is over it. So let's make it do something. Okay. Let's do something simple. Let's change the color of the stroke. Something nice and clean, like a blue. No, that doesn't look too good. Let's do like a red. This ain't Christmas. Okay. That's too bright, don't you say? Yeah, that's too bright. Okay. I'm just terrible with colors, I guess. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Alright, we'll just go with that. And let's actually make the stroke bigger, just to make it stand out. Let's go 5.0. That's big enough. So we have it changes from that to that. Let's change the text too. The stroke and the text were both black, so let's change to the same exact color. Okay, that looks ugly as hell. Alright. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to change this to blue. Okay, that looks like a Play-Doh wrapping. You know what? Just choose whatever color you want. Don't follow me. All right, I'm just being picky here. Okay, that looks good. It's very close to black, but who cares? Okay, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, double click back into it if you did what I just did. Now we have that. We have this. Gosh darn it! I'm just gonna change it one more time. I'm gonna go this purple. This is nice. Okay, then we're gonna go down. By the way, I'm just pressing F6 to create a new keyframe, or you could right click, go insert new keyframe, but I'm just pressing F6. More simple. Okay, so down is when you're holding down the cursor, you're clicking on the button, okay? So, let's see if you want to change it. Change the color again. Gosh, here we go with color. Red. Change the background to like a darker. Okay, let's change this. That's good. Okay, and then the stroke, let's make it back to 2.0, but change the color to like a blue. Let's go darker blue. Okay, and then hit is just what your cursor can click on to make this happen. So like I can make another box up here, and if it clicks on that, then everything's going to happen here. It's still going to be a part of the button, but it's just not going to be seen over here in the up. But we're not going to do that because the button's good how it is. Okay, I can actually, when I first saw this, you see how the text blue, the blue text, the little box for the text is a little higher. People are going to be able to click there, click right there, and be able to hit the button. We don't want that, so we're just going to delete the text. There we go. Now it's just going to be the square. Okay, so we go back to this. Control enter it to test it. Okay, here it is. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, you just roll over. There's the rollover. There's the hit. I mean the down, roll over, down, okay. Interesting button. Nice play button. Now if we wanted this button to go to another frame, so right now it's on frame 1. Let's say we want this button to activate and go to and play frame 50. Let's just go frame 50. Okay. What's on frame 50? I have no clue. We're going to delete that. So nothing's on frame 50. Let's do some interesting stuff. Let's get some color. Let's go red. Darker red. Making the brush size a little bit bigger. Alright, and we're just gonna do this. Okay, that wasn't the color red I wanted. Okay, that's fine. So here's this curved line with the brush. I'm just doing some random stuff, you know. Okay. There's a guy with some heads, with an eyes, and okay. Looks pretty sad. Alright. So here's this guy. He's just gonna sit there, and we're gonna put some text. Why did you leave me? Okay, doesn't have to be that big, obviously. Shrink it down, make it black, and we're gonna put that right there. So he's sad because you left him, and we're gonna make it so when you press the play button, it's gonna go to the screen and say, why did you leave me? Even though you didn't leave him, I have no clue what the storyline of this clip is. It's just a tutorial showing you how to make a play button and a interesting button over and down. You understand? Okay. So right now if we play this, you know what's gonna happen. Okay, it's just gonna like twitch out because we don't have a stop command on either of these. Okay, so stop command, press F9 to open up your actions panel, and you're just gonna type in stop, parentheses, semicolon, and then press F9 again to get out of it. Same thing on this frame. Okay. Stop command. So now when you do it, it's going to stop on this frame until you obviously move. So if we click on it, nothing's going to happen because we don't have the code on the actual play button yet. So we're going to go back to the play button, actually click on the play button, then press F9. Then you won't see the stop command because the stop command was on the actual frame, and now we're actually putting code on the play button. So we're going to do on, release. So this is after you let go. Go to and play. What was it? 50 keyframe. That was the frame. All right. that exact. So whatever you wanted the play button to go to, you just put it right in there. So after you release the button, it goes to and plays this frame. Okay, make sure you check it just to make sure there's no errors. All right, now what if we play it? Oh, there we go. Why did you leave? Why did you leave me? Look at him. He's sad. Poor guy. Oh, okay. So see that again. Okay, so that's pretty much how you do that. Pretty simple. I'll make some other simple stuff later. Okay, that's it. Have fun.